Hey guys, it's Dennis with Grass Monkey Lawn Care here. Wanted to do a 6-month review of the company called Signpost. Back in January, I made a video of a company I had hired to take over my marketing, and kind of did this like an introduction video back then of the company, kind of telling you what I was doing and who I was using to do my marketing. And it was a company called Signpost, and it's pretty funny today. I had a gentleman call me from Michigan, kind of getting some input from me. Saw my video on YouTube, contacted me, and got some more info from me as far as my thoughts on it. You know, going 6 months into it, and it reminded me that I need to do a review video of this. It's been almost exactly 6 months to the date from I signed up with them. So I kind of want to go over the company one more time, kind of explain to you what it is and my thoughts on it. That way, if anybody is out there thinking about using them or looking for a company to use, you can use some of the feedback from my experiences with this company, Signpost, that might help you out. So basically what Signpost is, it's a one-stop shop for all your marketing. What it does is, say if a customer calls you, what they do is they make another number for your business, and they forward it to your number. The number they give you helps track information as far as who it is, where they're from, when they call you. You attach that to like your web page, all your information. That way, when they do call that number, it tracks their information and it logs it into this system called MIA, which is part of Signpost dashboard, which is what accumulates that data and puts it into a database for you on a dashboard that you can access at all times. Also, if you interact through email, it gets that information from the customer, which retains it, puts it in that database, MIA, is what they call it. And so, over time, all these people that contact you, whether it's just a potential customer, if it becomes a customer, if it's just a prospect, you're getting all that info, so you're able to market back out to those people. Even if you didn't get a job, say they called you, wanted the estimate, but maybe they didn't hire you for that particular job, you can still market to that customer down the road. Say if it's approaching fall and you want to do some aerations, overseeding, or dethatching, you have that information and you can send that out to them. So that's a really nice attribute as far as this system goes, is you get all the information. It's effortless. It's basically a 24-hour secretary working for you, collecting data. The other thing too is kind of what Signpost does for you as a business owner is it's basically, like I said, a 24-hour working secretary. So every time you interact with a customer, it sends out a request form to get some feedback from the customer. It's actually requesting a review of your services. Now, if it's just an email interacting with, let's say, like an estimate or something like that, it might still send it. But the most important key to this is when you're done with the job, or if you're doing your monthly billing, it automatically will generate that email that goes out asking for a review for your company. Now, here's some pluses and bonuses, and here's some negatives of this as far as Signpost goes when it comes to the review part. Now, it's a bonus, and it's a really good feature that it does it for you. It's automatic. You don't have to. Sorry, it's a little hot. You don't have to do it on your own. It automatically, your system's going to do this for you. So, I mean, that's the nice part about it. Now, the downfall is, let's say a customer does leave you a review, and it's a real nice review. It's a 5-star review. The problem you could have is there's two different ways they can review. They can do it publicly, and if they do it public, it actually will post to like Google. Now, they can also leave you a private review, which means that you're seeing it, but no one else can see it. So it could be a real nice 5-star review. They write a nice comment about your services or about your company, but until they make it public, no one else can see that information. So for you, it's nice to see it because you're doing a good job for that customer. You just wish that if there's some way to make that go public so other folks could see that. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say a wasted 5-star review, because it is good feedback coming back to the business owner, letting them know where they're doing good or where they might need to work on things. But the downfall, like I said, is it's not public until they make it, allowed to go out public. So let's say if you got 10 reviews, but only 3 of those people said make that public, well, you're only getting 3 5-star reviews instead of 10. So, I mean, that's kind of a part that's disappointing, I guess, a little bit. I wish they could all be posted up as far as the reviews go. I kind of thought that's kind of how it was going to work, but I guess maybe I misunderstood that part. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong and just haven't figured it out yet as far as that goes. But It is really cool though. It automatically generates it for you. You have no worries at all. You just interact with your customers, and this system does it all, the rest for you. Another thing you can do with Signpost, you can set up your marketing for the whole entire year. Let's say it's March. I want to market out to do some spring cleanups. I can set up a campaign saying, 10% off leaf cleanups when you sign up before, let's say, the end of the month. If it's, later down the road, you want to set up some kind of campaign for landscape work or mulch work, in the spring. You can also set that up to launch. Let's say you want to launch it from April 1st to the 10th of April. That campaign, all you got to do is create it, and then you hit send. And everybody that's in your list that you want it to go to, because you can click on and off customers you want it to go to and not go to, it automatically emails everybody on the list, automatically. So you don't have to have the headache of going through and doing it. And it's nice and easy, and it's easy to set up the campaign. It's real simple. It takes a couple minutes. You select the dates, how you want to customize your ad, and boom, it's gone. If you want to do a referral program, same thing. You set it up, you set the date for it to run, and boom, it goes. So it's really user-friendly. It's really great. You always have a contact person with your account. So if you're in, you need some questions answered or you need to talk to somebody, typically it's pretty simple to get a hold of somebody on the other end and talk to them. They will answer their phones. They will talk to you. They will get you taken care of. And they also check up on you periodically about once a quarter to see how things are going. They send you emails on how to improve your business using the system that they have. So it's very forward thinking on their part as far as being the ease of access and the ability to talk to actually someone at the company to get things taken care of if you have a problem, which is kind of rare these days with companies out there that you sign up and you're kind of a forgotten soul down the road because now they're just taking your money and they don't really care. But, I can say this about this company. They do care about their customers, when you sign on, and they will take care of you as far as that goes. Overall, in the 6 months I've been using them, I'll just say this. I've had a lot of reviews come in, and I will say a lot of them have been private, unfortunately. But I've had about 6 or 7 reviews go public, and they've all been 5-star reviews as far as the system goes. So is it working? I would say yes. It is working. Is it working at the level I kind of expected it to? 70% I thought, 30% no. And really the only reason why I'm saying that is just because of the ability to make things private or public kind of thing. I just wish it was 100% reviews going forward would be posted. But like I said, as a business owner, seeing those reviews come in is very helpful. It definitely lets you know where you're at, where you stand with customers. Because if they're even leaving them private, like I said, and they're great reviews, it makes you feel good knowing that every time you show up, that customer appreciates your hard work. They notice it. That most likely means that they're going to tell a neighbor, a friend, a family member. So it's going to generate more money for you because you know that customer is very happy with you. They're very pleased with your services, and the likelihood of you getting referred is very, very, very high. So that's very helpful. And also the ability to, like I said, market to your customers. It's 24-hour secretary. You just take care of the small details for about 10, 15 minutes, set everything up, and you're done. So it's a great system, guys. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Would I do it again? Yes, I would. If you haven't checked it out yet, feel free to go out there and check it out. They got a website. You can go check it out. It kind of runs through a whole bunch of stuff, little tutorial things. It's got testimonial things. It's a pretty good little setup. Just go to signpost.com. Just take a look around at it. If anything else, if you're thinking about switching companies or looking for a company, go for it. I think for lawn guys like me, lawn care people, it's a pretty good system. Now, if you were in let's say the guy that contacted me, he was in the carpet cleaning business. So this would really help him out because he can launch all these different ads, and how carpet cleaners can kind of do a special for one room or do 2-room special or, add this and that. So, even if you're watching this video, you're not a lawn care person, it's very beneficial to all sorts of different businesses out there, just for the simple marketing factor of it. Now, it cost me $240 a month for this service. It is a little high, I think. I'd like to see, I guess, part of that maybe come down to around, I'd be really happy if it was $150 a month. But you got to pay for what you got, I guess. That's just the way business works. You got to pay for services that you need. And I would say this is a necessity just because, like I said, it's made my life a lot easier as far as getting, the marketing stuff done and, getting reviews in, and it just takes care of all that for me. So it's one less thing I have to worry about on that end. So for me, it's worth the money. to take away that stress or that worry or even the work of it. So that's kind of my 6-month review on it, guys. You know, I'm happy. I'm definitely pleased with their services. Feel free to check them out, guys. Hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I'll always get back to all the comments. And as always, guys, thumbs up if that video, if you like it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.